Demario, what's the focus for the defense this week, just to try to get right and get back to obviously holding teams under 20 points?
Consistency. We got to do things that we do well. Being successful on first and second down, getting out the quarterback, taking the ball away. Just got to be consistent.
What do you see from the Patriots that may be challenging?
I mean, they're a good team, well coached, really good quarterback. Has had some success in this league. A multitude of backs in the backfield. They do a lot of things with their tight ends. Some very skilled receivers. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge on all fronts.
When you facing Bill Belichick, Coach Allen was saying that obviously he's such a mastermind. It changes from week to week. For a defender, how challenging is that? But how exciting, I guess, is that challenge too?
Anytime you're going up against not just one coach, but a coaching staff that's had a ton of success in this league, there's a reason for that success. They're going to have those guys prepared. They're going to give you a multitude of looks. So you got to be ready, not just for the things that they've shown on film, but also the things that you haven't seen that they're going to know how to implement based on what they've seen in you. So you just got to be ready for all of it.
Mark, what's the week of preparation been like? I know you guys don't reflect too far behind you or look too far ahead, but I mean everything that you want to do is still ahead of you.
It's all in the process. It's all in your process. It's not the product of wins and losses that matters. It's in your process, and we're constantly trying to perfect that process. We're constantly trying to get better. We know we haven't played our best football, and so that's what we're trying to get to. We could be right here 4-0 and hadn't played our best football, and we'd be chasing that. We could be here at 0-4 knowing we haven't played our best football. We feel a lot worse, but that's the goal, is how do we get to that as quickly as possible. I think that's universal, but our goal is to be the first one to arrive at that point.
What has changed about the process this week?
You just go. I don't know if it's anything that has changed dramatically. I think anytime you haven't played your best football, a sense of urgency has to happen, and that's all. I think not that our urgency hasn't been there, but it just becomes more of an emphasis on the urgency in our communication, in the details of the process. And the big time players stepping up and what's needed for us to be successful. And so I like where we are. We're excited about this week. We're excited about this challenge.
You mentioned Mac a little bit. Mm-hmm. He's had some turnover problems, especially in the last week or so. What have you maybe noticed that's caused him to be so sped up or so turnover prone?
I think he's a very good football player. I don't necessarily defend the guy for his weaknesses. I'm looking at the ways that he can hurt you. And I think he's deceptively savvy in the pocket. He can extend plays. He keeps his eyes downfield. He knows where to go with the football. He can make all the throws. And especially as he gets closer to the end zone, you can see him move around and make some magic happen. And it's going to be a tough challenge. I don't see too many weaknesses with him. So I'm definitely excited about that challenge.
Extending plays was obviously something that occurred last week and caused an issue. What are some of the keys to handling quarterbacks that do want to?
Man, we got to get to the quarterback. It's just point blank period. I don't care if he's running. I don't care if he's getting rid of the ball in 2 seconds. We got to get to the quarterback, and we take a lot of pride in that. We play our best football when we're doing that. And so the hunters got to hunt. Point blank period.